Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you guys how I went about the making of this beautiful balloon skirt. If this sounds like something you're interested in, keep on watching and don't forget to subscribe. With that being said, let's get on with the tutorial. For this tutorial, I made use of 2 yards of crepe fabric, my matching zip, thread, and also 1.5 yards of matching lining. The first thing I'll go ahead to do is to fold my fabric in 4. I'll go ahead to smoothing out all wrinkles. Now guys, I'll just go ahead to measure the both sides of this square. I have the both of them to be about 30 inches. So guys, the first thing I'll go ahead to do is to multiply my actual waist measurement by 1.5. Now guys, if you want it to be fuller, you can go ahead to multiply your actual waist by 2 by 2.5. It depends on your quantity of fabric. For me, 1.5 is just fine for this quantity of fabric that I have. And after doing that, I have 39 inches. Now I'm going to divide that 39 inches by 6.28 and I have it to be 6.2. I approximately made use of 6 inches. So that means I'm going to be taking a radius of 6 inches all around. Having measured around this arc here, when I multiply it by 4, I should be getting approximately 39 inches. Now I'm just going to go ahead to determine how wide I want the band to be. I want mine to be 2 inches wide. And I'll just go ahead to subtract 2 inches from this point, as you can see, and I'm going to go down by the full length I want this skirt to be. So guys, I want the full length of this skirt to be 24 inches, but I'm going to be marking out 26 inches because 2 inches is going to go up. Now, I'm going to also go ahead to add half an inch to this. So I'm going to be cutting it out to 26.5. The half an inch is going to be what we're going to join it to that of the lining. I'll go ahead to take this measurement all around. Having done this, guys, I'll just go ahead to cut it all through. And then when I'm cutting the waistline, I'm going to give half an inch to that to join the band. I'll go ahead to open this up and then cut through. This is going to be where we're going to attach the zip. That'll be all guys for the cutting of this skirt. Let's go ahead to cut the lining piece. This is the lining I'm working with and I'm going to go ahead to open it up. Then go ahead to fold this in a triangle. Can you see I just simply folded it? So just go ahead to fold it into a triangle just like you can see. Then whatever radius you took for the first one, go ahead to multiply that radius by 4 and that's what you're going to take for the lining. So I took 6 and 6 times 4 is 24. So from the tip of this triangle, I'm going to go down by 24 and mark that 24 all around to give me my arc or waistline. Measuring around, I have about 20 inches. In order to determine the length of the lining, I went ahead to subtract the 2 inches I left for the band and then I went down by 24 inches. Remember, I want this skirt to be 24 inches. But instead of 24, I'm going to subtract the 2 inches that we added extra to that of the crepe, like the main fabric, and I'm going to have 22 inches. And I'm also going to add half an inch to that to be able to join it to the half an inch of the main fabric. So basically, I'm going to cut this out into 2.5. I hope you understand. Now guys, the first thing I want us to go ahead to do is to notch half the waistline of the skirt and also half the waistline of the hem of the skirt so as to determine where the middle is. You can also go ahead to chalk that area for more convenience. At the hemline of the skirt, I'm just going to go ahead to run a gather stitch all through. Having made my gather stitch, I'm not going to go ahead to draw the threads so as to have that gathered effect. Now you want to make sure that everything is equal, like all the gathers are equal, not that all of them are to one side. As for the lining, it's also important that we go ahead to notch half the lining and also notch half the hemline of the lining. After notching, I'll just go ahead to measure around what I have and I'm going to make sure that the gathers I'm going to draw is going to be equal to the amount that I have at the hemline of the lining. Let the gathering begin, guys. Do take your time. Having drawn my gathers, guys, this is what I have it looking like. Please, you have to be very patient with this process. And also make sure that when you fold it in two, that it meets at that middle point, that middle point is still there. Bringing my lining, I'll go ahead to align them both right sides facing each other and then pin the middle point. You can actually go ahead to pin this all through, but the middle point is very, very necessary for it to touch at that point. So I'll go ahead to join them together. Having joined them, this is what I have it looking like. Now the next thing I'll go ahead to do is to flip this to the right side. So guys, the join that we made is going to be inside now and I'm going to align them at the waist region. Remember that we notched them earlier, so you go ahead to align them, pin them, and then make a straight stitch round the waist. Having made that stitch, guys, this is what I have. Now the next thing I'll just go ahead to do is to run a gather stitch along the waistline. So guys, I've gone ahead to make my gather stitch and also drawn the gathers. The next thing to go ahead to do is to know how wide this waist should be. So your actual waist measurement, just go ahead to add 2 inches to that. For me, 25 plus 2 gave me 27. And so I'm going to cut this out with a band length of 27 inches. After doing this, just go ahead to notch it at the both ends. As for the band, I have it to be 27 inches in length and then 4.25 inches in the width. So guys, I have little fabric and I don't have light now, I'm just going to go ahead to fold this and then join it to my skirt without adding gum stay to this. But if you have light, you can go ahead to add your gum stay and you can add the band to the skirt in whatever way you wish to. I've gone ahead to add my band and also weave the waistline for neatness. Now the next thing I will go ahead to do is to close the both ends of this skirt. So I'm just going to make a stitch all through and then weave. Now I'll go ahead to align the both sides together as seen, and we're going to close up this area and then add our zip to it. I've gone ahead to attach my zip and this is what it's looking like. So guys, if you enjoyed the tutorial, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button and also comment. Thank you all for watching this far and I hope this video was helpful. See you all in my next one. Bye.